Right, the Australian openers are just about walking to the middle, hoping to make a point.
This is an exciting day for Indian cricket. The first time they've got a one-day or a 2020 international. And as soon as Australia had clinched the Future Cup in Nagpur, all Indians have been waiting for this day.
It's gone through. Got the edge. It's gone between the slip and the keeper. That's gone over the top. So Gilchrist not wasting any time. That is a splendid shot. Oh, that is a gift. Just got the fine leg fielder up and he bowled. He's bowled him! It's really all happening here. 3 boundaries and the middle stump is uprooted. What a delivery, what a comeback. Australia 12 for 1. Take a look at that. That's Gilchrist gone for 12, it's 12 for 1. Pretty pleased with what's happened. That was a terrific delivery. Yorked him, the ball came in, played all around it, Gilchrist.
Yeah, is he anticipating? This is a good piece of bowling, intelligent bowling. That swung away, he was allowing for that.
Ponting now. He's got the outside edge, he's got to run away for 4. In fact, it's the bottom edge. He's gone over the top and that's high and handsome. 1 bounce out of the ground, so that will give Ponting a lot of relief. It's gone in the air, but it's over the top. That'll be 4. 4 more. 25 for 1. Well, he's rectified that stat. That's straight past extra cover for 4. Still not completely in control of that one, but he did manage to find the gap. Oh, that has gone many a mile. That is on the roof. That is a huge hit. 6 to Hayden.
That's out of there. Did he hit this out the middle? Well, I don't reckon it hit absolute middle. A shooting star.
That's gone out of here. Pereira is minuscule. Oh, that's a good shot. That is out of here. Another 6. And that was from the meat of the bat.
Only just missed the length in terms of trying to get it into the block hole. And Hayden, who was rehearsing this shot much earlier on, he was out in the middle rehearsing and he said...
Provides him with a width, bit of width, and dive is... and it's brilliant. Goes for the drive, no slip in place. Another 4 for Ricky Ponting. He's pounding it.
We've just lost from Hayes Raja. He's gone over the top. Why wouldn't he? There's another boundary.
With a straight drive, Ricky Ponting will once again earn a 4. This is terrific stuff from the Australian captain.
Edging up his players.
Down the track. He's lifted the ball in the air, hasn't middled it, but good enough really to miss all the fielders and into the boundary rope. Oh, Boland, inside edge, Matthew Hayden is out of here. Australia 2 wickets down.
Brilliant over by Harbhajan Singh, only 2 runs, picks up the big wicket of Matthew Hayden. He's on his way for 17, Australia 60 for 2 from the commentary box.
He's played that one fine. Terrific batting from Ricky Ponting. Silky touch from the Australian captain. Murli Karthik is confused. Quality shot.
Aces, it's spin as well. And he's gone big, Simons. Not quite out of the middle of the bat. Skids over the outfield. 4 more runs to Andrew Simons. Good cricket all around. Again he finds the field. Excellent fielding. Yuvraj Singh is one of the better fielders and he's having a good night. Right out of the middle. That's his reaction. And Storr just wide of Dhoni. It's gone hard at it yet again. Ricky Ponting will get another boundary. Brings up the 100 for Australia. That'll be his 50. And he'll get there with the boundary. So back-to-back boundaries again with the Australian captain. Bit of chat between Sreesanth and the Aussie skipper Ricky Ponting. Goes to 53 with his 10th four. Salutes the Aussie bench. It's in the air again, but nobody. It's a huge gap. Mid-wicket back.
Catch it!
Oh, catch it is the call. Can't get there, can't get there. Big mix-up. Big mix-up. Andrew Symes has gone at the non-striker's end. He's gone run out. It's all happening out there. Mass confusion, that's what I'm going to put it down to. Ricky Ponting got a leading edge. Not to disturb the bails on the way in.
Catch it!
Simon's just staring at Ponting, and Yuvraj Singh does very well not to knock the bails off on the way in. And he's bowled in. He's kept it straight. He's kept it full. And Irfan Pathan is delighted, and so is the crowd. Wants the man to go. Trying to smack it over mid-wicket.
Last wicket to fall was Brad Hodge, the heave-o. He's not been in great touch, Brad Hodge. He really has had a tour that he done.
Job for Ponting and Clark. Inside edge for 4. It is a nightmare for the bowlers. Crowd is chanting, and it's a slog from Ponting. Just gets it over mid-wicket. Will it go all the way? Harbhajan. Oh, I think he was touching rope as he was touching the ball as well. It was a good dive. Won't be surprised if that is called a 4.
I think you're right, and he was surprised by it. I think Greg Blewett alluded to the fact that yeah, that's 4, absolutely.
Fast ball the over, bowls a good bouncer, goes over the top of MS Dhoni. It's called a wide, has to be re-bowled. It's becoming an expensive over. Ball, and that's an excellent ball. Although Ponting's got it through the gap, such is his timing, it's gone all the way for 4. 22 off the over, Australia 149 for 4. Ball in his hand, Clark moves around the crease, hits it through the gap. It's been running quick all night. Oh, that's ordinary stuff. The captain, MS Dhoni, is not going to be happy with that. And it's a wicket. Pathan picks up the Australian captain. He's pretty happy about it. End of the 19th over. So Ponting on his way.
There's not much bounce in the track. Slightly across the line, looking to slog it. Pathan knows that it was a little bit of a lucky one.
5. And that's a wide. Sure, they've gone up for an appeal. It's been called a wide. That tactic doesn't work much, does it, Barry?
I don't know, I thought I heard something through the stump mic. I thought he really got it very, very wide, stretching for it. Dhoni's convinced. Let's have a look. Certainly a little bit. Might have just hit the bottom of the bat. A little bit unlucky in the end, RP.
He gets a good ball. Superb last over from RP Singh. Just the 8 off it. Australia end up 166 for 5 off their 20 overs.
Expect Australia to field brilliantly. So add another 20 runs to that total. That is what Australia can do to the opposition.
The Aussies will be fired up. Gautam Gambhir didn't have a good one-day series. Excellent in the 2020 World Championship. Doesn't move his speed a lot, but do not give him any room outside off stump. And Sehwag at the other end. I think he's still got a lot to offer Indian cricket.
Hits him on the thigh. Virender Sehwag called Brett Lee with a dive, throws at the non-strikers end. The wickets are uprooted. It's 4 without a wicket.
Questions here.
Well, the first question has been asked by Gautam Gambhir. He lifted the ball once again. Brett Lee this time with a dive, but the ball wins the race. More runs. This is going to go for another 4.
Before the time.
Well, that's a very good shot from Gautam Gambhir. He's not going to run for that one. Terrific blow over mid-off. A good delivery and nicely played by Sehwag. What timing! Terrific shot. Now, that really was a quality delivery from Lee, a Yorker at pace. Virendra Sehwag. Edge and taken by Adam Gilchrist. Brett Lee is off the mark. Gautam Gambhir has to go. Sorry, Virendra Sehwag has to go. Hardly any feet movement from Sehwag, but that is how he plays. Banks on his hand-eye coordination this time. Couldn't really do anything about it. Edging one to Adam Gilchrist, and we know that Adam Gilchrist is in terrific form behind the stumps. It's a no ball. He'll be taken, but it'll be a free hit to the Indians. Loucher greets that no ball. Even the umpire enjoyed it. He's on over the top. Terrific blow on the bounce into the boards. Italy is running in. And it's down the leg side and it's gone all the way. Difficult one for Adam Gilchrist. Good cricket from Gautam Gambhir. He ran very quickly for that single. Oh! That's gone through. Stuart Clark was the fielder. Brett Lee once again disappointed. 5 runs credited to Gautam Gambhir. That's poor stuff. Nicely played by Uthappa. Short delivery has been put away for 4. What more? It's a no ball. It's all happening out there.
Did Freddie Krueger just run in? Because this is a nightmare on Elm Street for Brett Lee.
He's down the track and he's found the gap. Walked into that drive. Good thinking from Uthappa.
At the moment. Gambhir's blasted that and has got it through the infield. We get another boundary. On. Uthappa it is, but to take the limelight. It's turning out to be a sensational player. One for the pull shot. There is a man in the deep. He's taken the catch and might be a 6. Well, he couldn't have been out because it was a free hit. We'll have to check with the third umpire.
Took the catch. Good shot by Gambhir. He takes the catch, stumbles back. Oh, I might have to have another look at that. He may have released it before his foot hit the padding. Oh, I don't know. I can't really tell from that.
Let's see the back leg now. Very, very close, and he's given it to the batting side. It's raining 4s and 6s. And what an over. This has been for India. 17 runs so far. Another good hit. Desperate dive in the deep. But the ball will win the race. It's a slow delivery. It will race to the fence and it'll be a wide. 5 more runs to India. Oh, the reverse sweep comes out. And he's made good enough contact to pick up a boundary. You never know what Uthappa will come up with next. Will be more. Might end the over with a boundary. Yes, he does. It's 101 for 1.
This is a confident India unit. Adam Gilchrist, I think, has got rid of him. Michael Clarke has picked up a wicket just at the right time. Ricky Ponting will be pretty delighted with what has happened out there. Uthappa. And that's punished. What a blow. That's a thunderous pull from Yuvraj Singh. Once again finds the gap, and that single will be backed by a huge roar because Gautam Gambhir has got to his 50. His 4th 50 in 2020 cricket equals Matthew Hayden 4. Oh, that's smashed, that's gone. Wow, what a hit. It's a skimmer, flat, and it went the distance and went across the boundary in a jiffy. But clean hit. Look at the bat speed and look at the power behind that six. Wow, wind it up and give it his full.
They're happy, they're relaxed, they know they're almost there. This is the wicket, this is Uthapa's wicket. He was just trying to play it too fine, getting too cute on it. Paying the penalty.
I'll wipe the smile. Oh, terrific placement from Gautam Gambhir. Now, it really was a quality shot in the end because he had to find that minute gap through the point area. Good call, good running from Yuvraj. That has hit the stumps. That's gone. That's gone for 5. Would you believe it? It's second time that Michael Clarke is involved in such an accident. And he's played it fine. More runs for Yuvraj, more runs for India. It's a leg by, wrong line from Stuart Clark.
It's in the air. Captain getting underneath it. And he's taken it quite comfortably in the end. And a very good innings from Gambhir comes to an end. Stoppage it. And has gone the distance. Cleared finally quite easily. That should make the Indians and Yuvraj Singh feel a lot more comfortable.
Well, it's always a gamble bowling the bouncer, but it's a horizontal shot. They can be tougher to play. Wasn't the worst bouncer going around, just needed to be a little bit higher and outside off stump. Yuvraj up to the challenge, comfortably playing it below eye level.
That would equal the most number of sixes in 2020. McMillan 14, Yuvraj Singh 14 now. And again. And that should break the record. Back-to-back sixes. And Yuvraj Singh is magical once again.
Well, the top edge, the first one slightly, and you got this second one in the middle of the bat. Already waiting for it, played it well in front of his eyes, rolling the wrist, and the youngsters dropped it. So...
And Dhoni smashed it. With 2 fielders in the deep, but don't worry about them. Let's land it in the stands. And that's kind of sealed the match. And what a way.